It is that time. It has been a full year since the last time we did this. It is our Christmas wish list episode for 2024.
We are consumers as RV people, so let's consume the right things.
Well,
let's gift the right things.
Yes, it's a time for gifting.
And you can buy for yourself. One for me, one for you. I think that's fair.
Yeah. So let's get into it. But first, roll the intro. Lindsay, your turn.
Welcome to the RV Small Talk podcast, where we talk about lightweight trailers, truck campers, and the people, places, and adventures that go right along with them. I'm your host from Princess Craft RV, Lindsay. Yes, today I'm Lindsay.
I'm PJ.
And I'm Clint. Welcome to the show. And we promise you, there's going to be something of interest for you today.
Okay, but how did I do?
Oh, you did great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
Me
and
too.
Energized. I love the energy.
Well, that was it. So.
Well,
that was it. That's all we get.
If you're ready for the energy to stay up, then you should not start with my first category.
Which is something to make you go to sleep?
Yeah, it's the books category.
I know, but
no.
There's some exciting books in here, so let's start.
And books are great stocking stuffers. You know?
Yeah, I mean, depending on what size print they are.
I don't know.
How big your feet are.
Yeah. How stocking are we talking about? All right, so the first one is, check this out. Ready?
So you want to go RV camping. Discover the exciting world of RV travel and experience boundless freedom, daily adventure, and living life to the fullest. So this is just kind of like an entry book for camping. It talks about statistics that help you, roadmap for managing your trip, tips and tricks on how to be more comfortable in your RV. It's kind of just a RV Bible.
Yeah, something like that. Let me go ahead and record this screen.
Oh, they're not seeing what I'm seeing?
Not yet.
It even talks about camping with kids, how to schedule. It's a whole different world than planning a vacation. So if you're new to RV camping, this book could be helpful in trying to figure out the basics of all the things at the same place.
You know what I like about books like this is even if I know a lot of the content in there, it's sometimes the perspective or the wording, or they have a story in there that is inspiring. You know, it's not all, oh, I know that. No, books like this do something for me. I can lose time pretty easily with it.
And this is, it's a $15 book. It is a perfect gift for any RVer. What's the next book? Ooh.
We spend a lot of time talking about where to camp and what's a good vacation planner place, because you always, no, not always, but many times you find one place you want to go to, and that's how you build your entire trip.
Sure.
I love this book.
Where should we camp next? National Parks Edition. I mean, it's perfect because a lot of us have kind of a bucket list of hitting as many national parks anyways. But national parks are massive things.
It's super overwhelming. I would love to plan a trip to a national park. I've never done it because it seems extremely intimidating.
Right.
There's multiple places to camp in a national park. It's not just like you call them up, you know? So I don't know, it's intimidating. I don't know the tips and the tricks and so this is the best campgrounds and unique outdoor accommodations in and around national parks, seashores, monuments. So maybe give you some stuff that you didn't know. Maybe you want to visit this national park, but where is the actual best place to camp in that park?
Right. So someone who spends their time, who's put in their time and effort to come up with, they've traveled these parks, they've looked at the sites, all the amenities in these parks. I mean, it's such a help. You can always do a park multiple times, but when it's your first time, you want it to have whatever that special sauce is.
I really hate it when I go camping somewhere and by the end of the few days of camping, I finally get the lay of the land and figure out where I really wish I had been.
Right.
Yeah.
So this can give you a heads up. It's only $20. And in the heading on Amazon, it even says perfect Christmas gift for campers.
$20.
So,
Well, depending on-
there you go.
Yeah, if you do the
It's $10.
yeah,
$10. Sorry, I was just looking at the.
but if you get the spiral bound, it will lay flat.
That's true. Give me a paperback for $10.69, please.
Totally take that.
All right, so in the same vein of where should we camp next, they have another. So many of these have multiple focuses, and this is a 50-state guide to amazing campgrounds and other unique outdoor accommodations.
So this is essentially the same book, some cool tips and tricks and things that maybe just the locals know, but you get to know too. It's the same book, but instead of national parks, it talks about camping in all 50 states.
What I like about this is you and I both know those national parks are hard to get into, and sometimes they're crowded and whatnot, and maybe you're in between national parks. So who knows? These are great companion books because you can build a trip with both of them open side by side.
And this one's 10 cents cheaper.
Oh, well, there's that too.
So, buy the pair. Get 2 paperbacks for $20. I love that.
And the next book on the list is for those who like to enjoy the actual travel part of it. It's not about just location. It's about the drive. So here's 100 drives, 5,000 ideas, where to go, when to go, what to do, and what to see.
So anything from like the world's largest rocking chair to the place that's best to drive to see the leaves change.
Yeah.
I mean, anything in between.
I mean, with 5,000 ideas.
And if you're already planning a trip from here to there, this is a really cool gift for somebody who, does like to plan and wants to know what to do along the way.
Imagine having all 3 of these books.
That's part of the trip, right?
Yeah.
And the next book is kind of along the same as this, 50 states, 5,000 ideas. So instead of drives, I'm organized by states.
And I don't know if I trust this actual organization. It's put out by some really unknown group, National Geographic.
Never heard of it. No.
I don't know. But it does have 4.5 stars out of 17,000 plus ratings.
The best spot to watch for sea otters on the Central California coast. Oh my gosh.
I mean, Civil War battlefields, dude ranches, dinosaur trails, museums. I mean, this is find some cool things you want to see and plan a trip.
Absolutely. So guys, if books are something you're into for trip planning or something that you just like perusing, leave on your coffee table or in your RV, I think this is a cool group of books.
Is this a good time to say, usually we say it in the beginning, but if you haven't heard one of these holiday gift guides before, what we do is everything that we're talking about, in case you're not watching on YouTube and you want to see, it is all videoed so you can see it, but also we have links in the show notes for every single one of these items. So you can just make it real easy and go down the list, click, put it in your cart and get traveling.
And we also should do the disclaimer that these are affiliate links. So there's a chance that we'll make a little bit of commission off a sale. Won't change the price for you at all. Though I don't think that we've ever figured out how to do the follow through.
I don't think we really get the commission. But there's a thing we have to say.
Yeah.
And you know what? Really, I just want to make it easy for people to click on something, buy it. Christmas is tough. And anything that you can hear about that you think might be a good idea and just click on the link and get it ordered, that's a win.
Right. And we're coming down to the last few moments. This is right now as we're recording it. This is the week of Thanksgiving. So time is of the essence.
Or you could just send this entire list to your friends and family who don't know what to get you.
Right. Pick off of this list.
Easy peasy.
Okay. The next one I have here is not in the book category. It is really just a boring essential, but it's so good.
So good.
It's a water filter for your RV.
I don't have a water filter for my RV, and I think I need one.
Yeah.
Everybody needs this basic water filter. They're disposable. And do you know how much trash is in some of that campground well water?
Imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, ooh.
Well, it's not just about taste, which is the big reason I have one. Is about taste and just filtering out and thinking it's healthier and all that, but it's also about the equipment that your water's flowing through. I mean, that hard water in your tanks, in your water tank, in your water pump, just it's good for your RV.
I mean, I could see giving somebody a water filter and then maybe a cool little pitcher and glasses to go with their camper.
Sure, absolutely.
Lemonade mix. I mean, just go for it.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Maybe some Crystal Light Pods.
There you go.
Okay, this is...
What is this?
What is this? Okay. Follow me on this one. This is the RV hose fastening device. It's a camper sewer accessory that reduces accidental spillage. So that inlet at your campsite, if you have a site with full hookups, sometimes that inlet is maybe not situated to where your hose wants to stay put. And this clamps down over that inlet and it keeps your hose firmly in place. So you're not going to have any worry about coming around the side of your camera. Oh no, my hose has been out for how long? Spilling,
I see. It's all adjustable. So you just put it over the sewer hose when it's connected.
Right.
Tighten it down. And oh yeah, I've seen that duct tape trick before. But that's a really cool little gadget. You know anybody that's gotten poo on themselves? Well, now,
right.
Get them a dump buddy.
So I found this. Yeah, get a dump buddy. Never dump alone.
Never dump alone.
Oh my goodness.
So anyways, I saw it and it looked handy. So you'll probably be able to figure out what Clint added to this list because it's maybe not the most exciting, but it might make your life more pleasant on your trips.
So we're in the very practical section
so far
of our gift list. Is that what I'm?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. But then we also have a quirky list.
We do.
Right?
We do. I invited Lindsay to help at some point.
Okay. What's next, Clint?
From the kitchen area.
Oh, I love this.
I love these too.
This is a good looking collapsible dish drying rack. It's portable. You can use it inside, outside. The basin can be used for anything, but it has organization built in for drying dishes or storing them. Like I said, bring them outside.
I love this because it's a carrying case kind of thing. You can carry everything outside in it. You could use it kind of as a bucket. You could even wash dishes in it. I mean, it does anything.
Nice and collapsible, so you can just slide it in the back of your pantry when you're not using it.
Washable.
And then it goes flat.
Love it.
And they have a few different colors, apparently. You have your gray on gray, your other gray on green. Yeah.
There's our color.
There it is.
Lime green.
All right, put one in PJ's box for Christmas.
So, I mean, like I said, maybe not exciting, but your trip is exciting already. But this makes it nice, right?
Well, It's just one of those things, especially if you don't have that much counter space and you end up laying towels out and then trying to dry things. I don't know. Great gadget.
All right. This one is another kitchen-centric item. And it is...
Woohoo!
It's another organizational thing for your kitchen area, but it's like a sponge and washing implement holder for the kitchen sink. It's a sink caddy.
Because those things don't exist in RVs like they do in your house.
And that's
you need
strange.
a place to put things. I like how this is nice and slim, so you can fit it in the small spaces, maybe behind your sink or next to your sink. And is that water flowing out of it? It
has a drain pan on the bottom. So if you have your sponges and all that, then you just have it situated to where that nozzle, which can turn apparently, it just drains out. Any drippage drains right back into the sink.
Perf. Love it. 10 out of 10.
So
you did so good, Clint.
Yeah, it's $17.
All right, moving on to some of Lindsay's unique picks. I'm just going to click the link and let Lindsay just wow us.
Okay.
Here we go.
My first one is a sign that says, "Thou shalt not poop in the camper." That's a rule in my camper, and I thought it was a really funny sign because everybody always has like live, laugh, love signs, and we're all friends at the campsite. But I mean, I want a beautiful hand-painted wooden sign that really just drives home what we're doing here, and it's not pooping in the camper.
You know, it's funny. It's funny because so many campers, that's the big thing. It has to have a toilet and all that. And apparently, 50% of the people who have to have a toilet facility in their camper, 50% of them still won't use it to its fullest.
Yeah, because
Well,
they're
this
afraid.
gift is for them.
Yeah. So if you're one of those people who likes to limit access to your bathroom usage, you need a great sign.
Right.
I thought this would be a fun sign to
It's a
get
cute
for
looking sign.
whatever
And it's
campers
memorable.
in your life. Yes.
So anyone
it's
who
$10.
comes in, yeah, right. All right, I'm going to bring up the next Lindsay item for wowage.
What is this? I thought these were so cute. I see coasters all the time, but I thought these were something that I'd never seen before. It's just 4. Is it 4 or 5?
4.
4 coasters, and they're all shaped like different vintage trailers, and they're wooden, and they're all painted different colors, and they have a little stand. And this one is less silly and more just adorable.
It really
Look how
is cute.
cute. I don't know. I thought they were unique, and it would be a fun gift for the camper that has everything, because also you can use them in your house because it'd be cute.
And being that it's Amazon, there's different options. So we're looking at the trailer one, but there are motorized
Yeah.
RV, and there's
Van life
Sasquatches.
and Sasquatches.
I don't know about the Sasquatch one.
Is he a lifeguard?
I don't know what's happening
He looks
there.
like a
Go
lifeguard.
back to the
Back
cute
to the cute
campers.
ones. Okay.
Aww.
And there's 4 different ones, it looks
Yeah,
like.
they're all
different. And they sit up in a little stand, so they kind of decorate when they're not under a drink. They're decorating your camper.
Yep. Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Cute gift.
What's my next? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Nope.
Did I
not
get
that
the wrong one?
Yeah, you did. That one. Squirrel.
What is going on?
Okay. I thought this would be the coolest present. Okay, so it's it's a finger puppet. So you put the squirrel's head and arms and feet all on all 5 of your fingers. So then it turns your hand.
I'm saying, for those of you who are listening and not watching,
Yeah.
oh man, I am so
it's
sorry.
$7.
Oh my goodness.
Please go buy this squirrel hand. Look at his nails.
It's silly, but it's also really well done.
I know.
If you,
Guys, this is so
it's
funny.
$7.
It's $7.
This has to be in stockings.
You have to get this. Okay. Look at you can get 2 of them and they can fight. It turns your hand into a squirrel. And I can just imagine sitting around the campfire and playing with this squirrel, telling stories with this squirrel, trying to roast marshmallows with this squirrel. I would have so much fun with this
Oh
squirrel.
man, I would be waking up my kids with this.
I know.
And they would be hating me.
And it looks like they also have different animals, but the squirrel is absolutely the best one.
Okay. That one's cool.
that one's my
that's
favorite.
really
Oh my
fun.
goodness. Thank you for the belly laugh. That was hysterical. What a fun stocking stuffer.
know.
You need to get one for each of the kids and they will have so much fun. You could fight, you could hug, you could laugh, you could crawl around, you could drink your drink. I mean,
Super cute.
super cute.
All right. Next up, I don't know. Sometimes you want to play music at a campfire or hear music at a campfire, but there's a problem. You don't know how to play instruments. I gotcha. This is a thumb piano. There's 17 keys on it. You play it with your little fingers. It's so portable. You don't know how to you don't have to know how to play an instrument. It's really fun. You sit there and you pick it with your thumbs. You guys know what a thumb piano is. I just thought it would be a cool gift for a camper in your life that maybe likes to sit around and fiddle with stuff. This is so portable.
It looks good too.
It's pretty, huh?
It looks really classy. Kind of what you would imagine someone's kind of an old throwback kind of thing.
But it's $20.
It looks
or
good.
you could spend $30 and get a couple extra keys.
A 21 key.
21 keys.
Man.
It comes in brown or this really cool blue color. It just, I don't know. I thought it would be a fun, just lives in the camper and gives you something to do. Maybe a solo camper who gets bored.
It's about the size of a book.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, it's a little paperback book size, and you can just carry it around. How cool is that?
I think that's very cool. I love that one too.
And
Ooh, I'm definitely getting
are
this.
you serious?
Okay.
This is on
Lindsay,
Amazon?
Yes, it's earthworm jerky from Thailand. Look at how much fun he's having eating it. That is not AI at all. That is absolutely not I.
He has his eyes closed.
New Year's?
I mean, how else do you celebrate?
New Year's
with earthworm jerky.
These are the worst AI pictures I've ever seen.
They're power packed to nutrition.
They are 3 grams of. Oh, she looked sad.
She looks concerned.
Boost study sessions with earthworm jerky. Okay, these pictures are wild, but oh no.
Everybody, you need to first off put this in someone's stocking, and second off, you
Absolutely.
need to just navigate over to this link to see these AI images
so
that they
bad.
put together.
Oh my goodness.
Now, there are other options such as chocolate covered silkworms, but let's be honest, it's Christmas. You need to ditch the chocolate and just go for straight earthworm jerky. It's dried earthworms. Get it for the weirdo in your family. You all have one. I know you do.
Or be
If
the
you're in
weirdo.
my family, it's me. But if you're not in my family, you
Yeah.
have a weirdo. Get them earthworm jerky, and you will have a blast for the next 30 minutes sitting around trying it and not vomiting.
Are you sure?
It's just the thought alone. Okay, so now we're moving to
It says calendar, but what kind of calendar?
Oh my goodness, Lindsay.
I love it. Okay, it's a nature's butt calendar. Okay, so it's a bunch of pictures of beautiful nature, but shaped like butts.
so I mean, there's a number of images, whether it be a rock that just happens to have a crack,
A tree? Did you see that tree one?
yeah, or a
That tree's got a
pumpkin, or a pear, and it just so happens to have a shapely derriere.
Look at that stream, and it just goes right
These
past
AI
the butt.
photos.
I know.
AI has got to calm down.
Yeah. I love the nature butt calendar. I think it's so funny.
For the interesting camper in your family or your friends.
Look at that big butt rock.
I mean,
That's funny.
I'm telling you, this one works out.
Right?
It's tight like a tiger.
It's like, yeah, it's like rock hard.
I mean, if I were hiking on this trail, I would slap that.
Okay. All right. Maybe you could make a butt camping trip and you just go find all the nature's butts and slap them all.
Oh, I wonder if they even say where they are, so that it makes it a little easier.
They better.
This is another trip planning guide.
Or maybe for $11, you just buy the calendar.
Oh, yeah.
It's an idea.
That idea stinks. Okay. And on to what
Oh,
is
the
this
last
one?
thing. My segment is almost over.
I gave you like whole hours.
I know, but okay, this isn't that weird, but it's kind of weird, and I thought it was cool. And I think this is on my gift guide every single year. It's a tiny survival guide and a tiny first aid guide.
Oh, man.
So they're tiny. They're teeny tiny. So you can stick them in your pocket. But for $20, you get both. And it tells you exactly what to do in any
The
situation.
size of a business card.
Survival or first aid. Pack your readers.
Yeah. The print is small.
Your glasses will take a lot more space than this guy.
But what a quirky gift for somebody who has everything, right?
Yeah.
Inside, you'll find 110 life-saving tips and 10 deadly mistakes. Don't mix them up.
Yeah. Well, yo, that alone is worth a look on this list. I'm sorry, I have to take you back to the boring stuff. Okay, ready? Bathroom area. The
We'll
boring
make
stuff.
it fun.
We've had a lot of bathroom talk already, Clint.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But an RV bidet. The few people I know that have had an RV bidet put in just rave about it. In
Right.
fact, they talk about it way too much.
Here's-
Does that get a
uncomfortable.
little too awkward?
It's uncomfortable.
A little too
Right.
awkward.
And so here's my thought. This is good for you and good for the environment. It's good for your black tank. The less paper you use is good all the way around. And I have heard it come up just the same as you have, way too many times to ignore it. And it's a very accessible thing.
It's super accessible and it's easy to install. I know a few people who have installed them and you can do it. I mean, it's not a big scary thing, especially on an RV toilet.
So it just adds to your current toilet.
You're just switching out some hoses. Yeah.
Yep.
So I just thought it was something someone would consider and find useful. I was thinking, I mean, what it can save in RV toilet paper and what it can do for your black tank ease of use and maintenance and all that. There we go. That's my thoughts. The next one.
RV bidet. All right. This is boring as all heck, but also
So handy.
Also, I want one.
It's a wall mount toothbrush holder and organizer if you need your toothbrushes organized.
For those type A personalities in your life.
And because the bathroom countertop usually is pretty limited on space.
I have no bathroom countertop.
Right.
I need this. So it suctions to the wall, and then you can just keep all your toothbrushes in there. And it does have a cover.
Right.
It kind of hangs in there and then the cover snaps on so they can't fall out when you're traveling. They stay clean. And, when everybody has a toothbrush, you got to put them somewhere. And especially if you're traveling with kids.
Sure.
So I think it's a great thing.
And if Lindsay just had one of these in her camper and just left a camping toothbrush in there, she would always have her toothbrush.
She would never forget her
There's
toothbrush.
6 slots, and I only have 4 people in my family, which means
You could have spares.
I can have multiple.
But this will not work with the vast majority of electric toothbrushes. So this is your analog toothbrush.
Yeah.
You're going old school.
I don't travel with my electric toothbrush.
No. Okay, into the convenience section of my list.
Let's make camping convenient. Yeah, are these gifts for people who say, I don't want to go camping, it's too hard?
Some of them.
Here's a gift for you.
Some of them, absolutely. Now, this one's a little bit more pricey. It is just over $100 at $111.99. And it is the Logic Blue Technology LevelMate Pro Plus Wireless RV Leveling System. And, there comes a point where leveling and getting in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and maybe in and out one more time out of your vehicle to level side to side and front to back gets tiresome. And this will help you to get that process way smoother. And this version will connect to the app on your phone to see if your trailer's level, or even your Apple Watch.
So this is not an auto level kit.
No.
This will tell you what you need to do to make your RV level, therefore shortening the process and the guesswork.
Right.
With those little bubble levelers in it. So you just stare at your phone and figure out
That's it.
which side to put up and down and front and back. And very cool.
I mean, again, there are some tech people who will think this is great, and then there are people who will say, next, please. And for those people, I have whatever this next, please is. This is a Camco RV sewer hose rinse cap.
I think this is brilliant.
What is
I thought
it?
so too. It's an RV hose rinse cap.
Oh, so you put one side on your RV hose and then you put the other side on a spigot and then it just shoots water through your RV hose to make sure it's clean?
Yeah. It's kind of like a black tank sprayer or rinse, except for it's for the hose.
For your hose. Perfect. That's a great gift for a camper. Because it seems like something that nobody would ever buy themselves, but if you had one, you'd be like, man, how do I live without this thing?
And it does a better job than most of us will be able to do at a dump station, just trying our best to, aim the hose and switch it out. Yeah. I think this is a better solution if you want a more complete job.
Well, you can take the hose and just the end of your sewer hose and try to rinse it out yourself. But I like much better hooking up the hose to this and then snapping it on.
Right, because
the water's not going to run everywhere. You're going to get the sides. It just seems like it would be so easy. And I really like to stretch out my hose all the way when I'm trying to clean it out. Because, they compress and then you've got all those little grooves in it. So just stretch it all the way out, rinse it out, and so much less stressful.
So there you go.
And cheap. It's like $17.
It's like a bidet for your hose.
Okay, there you go.
All right, and here's one I skipped. This is sorry, y'all. This is so practical.
Yes.
It's just RV sewer hose wrenches. Because some of those bayonet fittings really are difficult.
Also, I don't want to touch them.
And in certain weather, let's say it's cold weather, they for some reason feel more difficult. And if it's cold and wet at all, I mean, it's just compounding. So these wrench kits, if you don't have them, they're not that expensive, $11.99. Get yourself a set and never look back.
This is one of the things that I like to point out to women who say, I'm just worried about camping by myself because I'm not that strong. And you're like, well, you don't have to be that strong.
No.
But when it comes down to hooking up those sewer hoses, sometimes I can't do it.
Right.
It's too hard. I need that wrench.
All you need is a little leverage and it helps you. And take a look.
I use it every time I camp.
Yeah. And they have because some of the inlets even have a PVC cap on them that's hard to get off. Well, these wrenches have a built-in cap remover for
At the
inlet.
end.
So
Yep.
some to consider for yourself or someone else who might be camping alone, what have you. Here's one that I like. It is if your trailer doesn't have, a lot of new trailers have a little chain and breakaway cable and 7-pin plug organizer on them. But if your trailer does not have an organizer to hang your chains on and have that 7-pin plug out of the dirt and out of the rain, this is easy. $15, bam, you have it.
I love that.
A place to put all the things when you unhook. So they're not all just dangling down on your camper.
They don't get wet. They don't get dirty. They don't corrode as fast. It's perfect.
And if you're looking at your grandpa or whatever, and he just tows his boat, they have a 4-way pin version too for his little boat trailer, his little John boat trailer.
Why does it have to be your grandpa?
Why does it have to be a John
Because
boat?
I have someone in mind.
Okay, anybody would appreciate this, okay?
Because I have someone in my mind.
Okay, got it.
All right. And then now we've had different versions of this, but this is another version that I'm actually keen on trying because I've tried the other version. And it's just, we don't want, even in the state of Texas, you can't have your chains touching the ground. But if you put twists in the chains to bring them up, that actually weakens them because they're not designed for side pressure on them. Well, in lieu of cutting your chains to the exact length, just get one of these safety chain hangers and you're good to go. Again, easy. You're in line with the laws and you're not sparking off a fire. Which seems pretty common these days.
Smokey the Bear loves that.
Yeah. So again, very practical.
You could put a couple of these practical ideas together and make a real nice, hitch kit.
Yes.
Or something.
The next thing I have is
I want one.
a trash can for your vehicle, your tow vehicle, for when you're driving around and you're eating all those snackety snacks, or you got kids in the back of the back.
That's a nice trash can, though.
It's a good looking trash bag, right? Easy to clean, removable liner.
Before, after.
Liquids aren't going to come out. Like, I think this is going to happen for my family.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think I'm going to put one attached to each of my kids' car seats.
Everybody needs a car trash can.
It looks really nice too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people with really nice cars, they use their floorboard for a trash can. And
That's what I do.
It feels
Yeah.
really cold out right now.
and then I always worry about the people. I don't worry about them. I always wonder about the people who have this nice car. And then they try to be efficient and they have a plastic grocery bag tied on somewhere to put the trash in.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. It's easy. The strap just hooks around the headrest.
Yeah.
And
Well, you can also strap it to your glove box, the seat back, the side of the door. You
got options.
right.
But it's more durable than your standard plastic grocery sack.
It looks like a small little backpack.
Different colors. You can get a 2-pack.
Wait, let me see that gold one.
This one here.
Oh my goodness. I can't stop yawning.
It's for the nice.
Oh,
I
For
don't
the
know if it's
tan
gold. I think it's more of a
interiors?
coyote kind of tan.
Blech. I hate it.
Yeah,
Make
I
it
think
stop.
I think there's Oh, the one with the red stitching is pretty cool.
That one matches my car.
And they got a zipper on the front where you could store extra bags or magazines or whatever you need.
Sure.
It's really nice.
And then in the same kind of vein of tow vehicle organization, because I do have a lot of things rumbling around in my car with the kids bringing all their things to entertain themselves. This is a trunk organizer for a car, SUV, or truck, and it is actually very adjustable,
Collapsible,
cleanable. Next, your turn.
practical.
Laughable? No, it's not laughable. But there's different sizes.
That is cool.
And I thought considering what my back seat and passenger space turns into, this looked like a win for me.
That is nice.
And they have different colors. Here we go. For those interested in colors, they have some really bright, fun colors, and they have some more subdued.
So how does it, because see, all I see is like, I put that in my trunk and then I fill it full of stuff. And then the first turn I make, the whole thing dumps over. Does it?
Are you up on two wheels?
With securing straps and non-slip bottom.
There's got to be a way for it to.
It does. It has straps that
what
you
is
just
it?
strap it in.
Strap it to what?
Well,
Whatever you want.
They are looking at each one of our vehicles.
I know, but what would I strap it to?
In your vehicle?
Yeah. Do you strap it to like the ceiling?
Do you have a seat back in front of the cargo area?
It goes down.
Your kids have legs. Strap them to the kids.
But the kids are in their seats, not in the trunk.
These straps are adjustable. It doesn't have to go in the trunk is what I was thinking, actually.
Especially an SUV.
Yeah.
You've got seats folded up in
You have
front of
so
it.
much space. Like I would put this literally on the floorboard between my two kids.
I have an entire console there. This is about me.
Oh.
And my needs.
Oh, well, you might need
Please tell me where to put this.
You might need the other size.
Why are you not getting this?
Trunk Crate Pro.
I mean, it is very cool.
Well, I know a lot of people that have things that they just feel like they have to have in their car just in case they need them.
Yeah.
And
Soccer
this
ball.
would be great.
Yeah.
2 pairs of headphones, wireless router.
Wireless router?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going through things that are currently.
In my trunk.
Gotcha.
In your
Gotcha.
trunk. But people that want to carry all their bags and carrying things.
Yes.
And then you want to carry, of course, the insulated one for when you get frozen things
Yeah.
at the grocery store. And then you've got your little battery charger that you want to be sure you have, a couple of tools, you know, all these little things that people like to carry.
What I was thinking with this, what I would probably end up doing with my family is I would bring it in before a trip and say, all right, well, pack all your clothes in your typical packing, but your travel stuff, gadgets, gizmos, all that, go in here. If it fits, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then we take that out and we put it in the truck. And then we train them to keep their stuff organized. And then when we're done, we bring it all back in.
He said train them to keep their stuff organized.
They're my little
Coming
dragons.
from Clint.
Hey, all my stuff's in one side of the room. Moving on. Feeling targeted again. Okay.
I do think it's a great gift, okay?
RV safety.
Safety.
Look at how easy these. I would put this in my trunk organizer.
That is cool.
That is cool.
This is a stack of puck style safety lights. So if you need to make sure that people can see where you are, what you're doing, and navigate around you, these things just stack up and unstack. You put them out. They're very bright. They're kind of the amber color that everyone associates with, hey, be cautious here. And
they make a star pattern when they light up. So you put them around your vehicle, people will drive around them.
yeah,
They have hangers on them so you can hang them.
sturdy carry case.
Those are pretty badass.
Magnetic base. So you could actually, unless you have a aluminum body vehicle like many
stick 'em
are,
to your car.
you stick it to your car.
Or just stack them so you could see them all at once.
Stick them to the guardrail that you plowed over.
Can you tell me how big these are? Because I love this. And I can't tell the size of these.
Okay, they are they're 1.25 inches tall. They're little pucks.
Okay.
So they're 1.25 inches tall, and I don't have
12 LEDs around perimeter. If you scroll down, it usually gives you.
So they're probably like
whoa,
6 inches wide.
Up.
So I'm trying to give people an idea.
Yeah,
They're a salad plate size, it looks like. And they stack together in a little tower that's probably 12, 15 inches tall. And then they fit in a little bag that goes right around them, a little cylinder bag, so that they store in your trunk, maybe in your cargo organizer. And they're just so handy to have. You could even use them to light up a campsite if you wanted. I mean,
Yeah,
those bright
it looks
little
like they're
lights.
about.
They really
This
look like
big.
a hockey puck.
Yeah.
Just
So they're
orange.
smaller. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, look at that. So, yeah, maybe 4 inches wide.
Yeah.
So they're small, but wow. This would be great for a small camper
Right.
where you really have to care about storage, but you get, 6 in a pack?
Right.
They're battery operated. Just put batteries in them, stack them together, and you've got this little loaf of bread
Right.
type sized thing with 6 little
This
pucks
is
in it.
really cool.
I love that. That is a great safety feature.
The next one under the safety items is this More Ride safety rail. If your camper doesn't have a rail that comes out far enough, or it's way up there, some of these campers have 3-4 steps to enter, and that fold-out safety rail is way up there. And
So you have to go up 2 stairs before you can reach the handle.
Right. Well, this is a replacement for that, or if your trailer doesn't even have a rail whatsoever, add this to it. And it is a very long, extendable, sturdy rail, and it deploys easily, and it gets out of the way when you want it to as well. So it's not cheap, but you might have someone in mind that this makes sense for, or yourself. The More Ride safety rail system is one that we've seen on a few of our campers.
Yeah.
here.
And it fits flush against the side, and then all you do is pull it up from the bottom, and the top stays attached, and it creates the angle.
Right.
But then it extends, and that's what's so cool about it.
Right, the
is
telescoping
that
part.
It telescopes down, so even if you've got 4 steps, maybe 5, it's going to give you something to hold on to all the way up.
Absolutely.
That's great.
So
At $169, that's a great gift.
it's a solid piece of equipment, easily. The next one I have is this set of replacement locks. We all know that some of the locks either wear out, or you just want yourself to have a very unique set of keys for all of the baggage compartments on your trailer. Well, those locks are fairly easy to switch out, but you may not have known how easy it is to get a complete set that is keyed uniquely. And this is a set of RV storage locks. It's a 5-pack, and they have those round kind of bike lock style keys. So you know it's more unique than what is out there on many of the trailers to start with.
751.
So what?
And I love that I can actually tell which key it is.
Right.
Because it's round. Yeah.
Right.
So
It's an easy upgrade that I think a lot of people say, I want to do that, but they kind of put it off. But if it's something you do at Christmas time for yourself, or is gifted to you, then that moves it up in priority, and it's easy.
it
to
is
do.
super simple. You just undo the, what do they call that on the back?
The nut?
Yes, thank you. Just unscrew the nut. It pulls right out. Put a new one in. Tighten it up. Adjust it, and you're good to go.
And it has a 4.4 star rating out of 1,543 ratings. It seems to be a pretty solid pick. And then we have, this is one that I like for so many reasons. It's a tire step. And it can go on your tow vehicle, or it can go on your trailer. I don't care. If you have if you need access higher up to just check things out, load up the rack on your trailer, do some maintenance. If you need to get underneath the hood of your tow vehicle and it's so hard to see into the engine bay, put this on your front tire of your truck or your SUV. It really assists with loading, unloading, and maintenance.
That's brilliant.
Wow. So I've seen the
Great.
tire tables.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize there was a tire step.
But it makes sense.
So
doesn't
do
it?
you have to install it, or do you just kind of set it
Just a
on the
hanger.
tire?
Just a hanger.
Yeah.
Just hangs on.
Nice. So you don't have to mess with anything. Just get it out.
Right. It's fairly
Unfold
adjustable in
it.
height. So I thought this was a good one just for, I mean, as often as I'm checking things out, loading something on a trailer, or sometimes I need to check something in the engine bay. Maybe it's a fuse. And if I'm looking at fuses, I'm in there for a while because I'm going back and forth to the manual. And it's annoying.
Sometimes it's just ease of use, right?
Absolutely. So I found, I think, and it folds up flat. So easy to take. I mean, or it doesn't even have to go with you. You can stay in your garage, but something on hand. And then the last one is in the same family. And I was thinking for the SUV owners that have the rack on top of their SUV,
I always wonder how people get stuff down off of
something like this.
a car door step.
It latches on to
Okay. The door latch.
Yeah, the door latch that's already a part of your vehicle. It's already there. You open your door, what the clasp holds on to, you put this folding step on, and you have a very secure step to get up high.
Do we trust this?
I absolutely do. Those
Says
doors.
400-pound weight limit. So you really get the ups with this step. Huh?
I do. I figured we were on the up and up this year. We're going to give them some safety tools, some practical tools, and things like that. And then you enliven their lives with something silly.
Right. There's something for everybody on this list. The person who's just getting started, the person who's been doing this for years, the person who has everything, the person that won't shut up about their camper. I mean, there's something for everybody.
Yeah. So I want to remind everyone, all you have to do is go to rvsmalltalk.com and check out the show notes for this episode. And you'll find descriptions. You'll find links. They are affiliate links to Amazon. And pick these things up. The sooner the better, obviously, for shipping to arrive. And get yourself something nice too.
Cool stuff. You guys did a great job picking. All I did was cheer you on, and I'm so glad. Great job.
It was fun.
Yeah, y'all need to take a look at this. And I'm hoping, Clint, you will sing the Chipmunk song again on the way out.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Do we do it in chipmunk voices?
Yeah, but I don't really know the song, so I was
don't
just
know
clearing
either.
my throat
I
for
think it
dramatic
just
effect.
Starts out with Christmas. Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas time is here. Time for joy and time for fear.
Fear.
Okay, we don't know the song. Maybe next
awful.
year. Maybe next
we'll
year.
see you next time. Bye.
Bye.